the gaslighting is getting so thick, I thought it deserved a Dave Chappelle special.
The only ones not lying to you are Candace Owens and the guy who came up with the science behind the exploding microphone theory. Dave Chappelle special. Mic drop murder. The official story is fried. Extended cut. Triple length remix. Stage lights dim low. Spotlight hits Chappelle in a sharp suit, holding a wireless mic like it's evidence. Crowd already chuckling. He paces slow, that signature half smile. Behind him, a screen flickers with slow-mo color footage synced to pulsing disco lights. Red, blue, purple strobes that match the gas gradients for the video version. Y'all, they got us out here in 2026 still swallowing this Tyler Robinson fairy tale like it's government-approved milk. College kid, no elite training, scales a rooftop like Jason Bourne on a Chick-fil-A budget, nails Charlie Kirk with a .30-06 from 430 feet, jumps off, ditches the gun, and turns himself in the next day munching nuggets. My bad, fam. Official story sounds like a bad Marvel movie where the hero forgets the plot, the writers shrug, and Congress just says, "Bullet did it." Trust the science. Our science. But Candace Owens and Michael Aaron Bray. Oh, they out here with receipts heavier than my ex-wife's alimony demands after the divorce. Bray's site, followtheepicenter.com, is dropping peer-reviewed level forensics like it's the Bible in a conspiracy church on Sunday. Frame by frame, optical flow, gas imaging, MATLAB scripts, CLAHE enhancement. This ain't tinfoil, this is actual data saying the Rode Wireless Pro mic did the deed. Let me break it down for you like I'm explaining why your uncle still votes the same way every 4 years. Chappelle leans in, mimics a scientist adjusting glasses, crowd laughs. Disco lights pulse slower, mimicking high-pass filtering. Picture this, September 10, 2025, Utah Valley University courtyard. Charlie's on stage, mic clipped tight to his collar. Official tale says bang, sniper bullet from the Losi building. But the videos, multiple angles, high frame rate. Gas shoots out the collar first. Poof, one frame before any mechanical disruption. High-pass filtering isolates it. False color rendering turns the shirt into a thermal map. Blue-purple stress zones on the fabric. Red-orange gas gradients blooming outward. Gas first, mechanics second. That's textbook internal energetic event, not some magic bullet from Grassy Knoll 2.0 that somehow ignores physics. Then, boom, the shirt inflates like it ate bad gas station sushi and washed it down with expired milk. Back right collar expands first, front panel puffs up like a parade balloon. Necklace snaps clean and launches upward at over 21 meters per second. 47 miles per hour, folks. Minimum 6.8 joules of kinetic energy delivered in that instant, could be quadruple if the frame capture caught the peak. Total energy at the epicenter topping 15 joules. A single LiPo battery thermal runaway. Nah, that don't pack that punch alone. This screams triggered cascade, like the mic got tired of broadcasting lies and decided to go out with a bang. Even the equipment said, "I'm tired of this script." Chappelle acts out the shirt exploding, flailing arms wildly while disco lights flash chaotically. Crowd erupts. He pauses, sips water, deadpan. Optical flow don't lie, baby. Dense pixel mapping, farnback heat maps, epicenter locked at coordinates 775, 562, right where that Rode TX body sat. Radial pattern exploding in every direction like a pressure cooker left in the microwave too long. A bullet gives you directional impact, entry wound, maybe exit. This, pure radial expansion, everything blasting outward. MATLAB vectors radiate like the sun just got personally offended by Charlie's collar. Inconsistent with projectile, consistent with something inside going full Chernobyl in cotton. And the PCB, the printed circuit board. Bray ID'd that thing cold. Blue solder mask color shift visible through the white shirt fabric. BR ratio jumps plus 3.8% higher than surrounding skin tones. Lab B channel confirms it's distinctly bluer. Dimensions. Spot on 30 by 28 millimeters for the transmitter body. You watch the angular geometry emerge under the fabric, then it slides down inside the shirt as the collar retracts. Magnetic clasp lagging on the exact same trajectory. Slow-mo from 4 angles, multi-source confirmation. 4 independent lines of evidence converging. Color shift, exact size, geometric shape, synchronized motion. The mic straight up ejected its own guts. Disco lights slow to a heartbeat pulse. Chappelle walks the stage, mimicking forensic techs. Now the bleeding, this is where the official story catches a flat. First shirt movement at frame 68. Visible blood. Frames 81 to 82. That's a 429 to 461 millisecond delay. Bernoulli-Torricelli physics for a major neck vascular wound. Blood pressure should produce spray or flow in 4 to 14 milliseconds max. This delay is 30 to 110 times slower. Before any visible neck trauma. Clear decorticate posturing, brain injury signs, limbs rigid, happening while the collar is still reacting. Sequence screams internal event first, external bullet second. Or never. Collar region of interest, stereo audio analysis, 4940 Hz spectral fingerprint matching an internal energetic discharge, not a supersonic rifle crack. 5 distinct acoustic sources layered in, none aligning perfectly with a lone rooftop shot. Data pile taller than my weed guy on 4/20ths. Bray's got the integrated cross-source sync, Canon EXA55 shutter timing, optical flow vectors all converging on one conclusion, the mic popped off. Chappelle mimics government spokespeople, voice nasally official. Lights shift to red, white, blue disco strobes. They want you believing the government line while the mic goes, boom, like a Hezbollah pager sequel nobody saw coming. Bomb dogs mysteriously kept away from the stage area. Crime scene paved over and sanitized in days. That SUV resold before anybody could match the shattered glass fragments to road internals instead of windshield. Tyler framed. Maybe, he's the perfect patsy in this script. But the truth is exploding louder than that collar ever did. America, we deep in the Mockingbird matrix. Corporate media and 3-letter agencies got their influencers on payroll, list growing by leaps. Thousands of little Benny Johnsons popping up like rabbits on Viagra, all showing the lone gunman narrative in perfect unison. Nothing to see here, move along. Candace Owens and Michael Aaron Bray catching heat, demonetized, censored, called every name in the book because they won't shut up and follow the script. How dare you question the narrative? Bro, the narrative questioned itself the second that Mike filed for workers' comp and cashed out. Extra layers Bray dropped. Audio shutter synchronization anomalies across cameras. Shirt fabric stress patterns inconsistent with high-velocity projectile deformation. Absence of typical bullet wiper metallic residue signatures in the wound track per independent reviews. Even the rooftop, evidence, shoe prints, palm prints, timed and placed in ways that don't match the radial physics at ground zero. They paved paradise and put up a parking lot over the real story. Wake up, laugh at the absurdity, or get micked up next. The equipment got tired of the lies first. Corporate media replaced real journalists with AI-generated Benny Johnson clones. Same talking points, different haircuts, all hopping like Energizer bunnies on corporate feed. Mockingbird media ain't broken. It's been upgraded to 2.0, faster, dumber, louder. But the science don't lie. The data don't care about your feelings or your narrative. Good night, folks. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and whatever you do, check your mic. Mic drop. Lights explode into full disco frenzy. Rainbow strobes, confetti cannons. Crowd erupts in applause and laughter as Chappelle bows exaggeratedly, then struts off stage doing the moonwalk while the screen loops the collar footage in slow-mo with Bray's overlays.
Follow John Aaron Bray. Microphone theory is correct. Everything else is bullshit. They're trying to repeat 1962 and put away a patsy. John Aaron Bray most likely will be assassinated in jail. This will not go to trial because it will be the biggest embarrassment to the government and Israel ever.